Hey, told you I'd have a, need to put this back a little bit. Told you I'd have a Troma shirt. Yep, this is the Get Traumatized shirt with Tromaville on the back. Established, I do believe, 1974. So, we are here to talk about 30 Girls in 30 Days, and this begins our trip through A to Z of Troma. So, 30 Girls in 30 Days. It is kind of what it sounds. Whether you enjoy this is fully going to be based on whether or not you're okay with the premise. The premise of the movie is that a horny virgin named Fred is basically the subject of a bet. This guy bets him that if he can sleep with 30 girls in 30 days, he'll give him $500,000. So if you're okay with that, and the kind of misogyny that's involved with that, you will probably enjoy it. If you are not okay with that, skip this completely, because there is a lot of nudity, and I believe this was made after. So yeah, this was made in 2012, or at least released in 2012. Not another teen movie, and this have a very similar opening scene, where in Not Another Teen Movie, it's a woman is masturbating, and everybody walks in. Here, Fred is making love with a sex doll, and his parents, his neighbor, his grandparents walk in, not in that order. So, yeah, kind of similar. The other thing is Fred can be very annoying, and that is the big problem, is Fred is supposed to be like this loser virgin character, but the guy that plays him makes it super annoying. To me, the best parts of the movie were the pickup lines he was using. Like, my personal favorite was, "Are those space pants? Because your ass is out of this world." Funny. The brazen one that I really liked was, "Hey, are those roller skates?" And the woman goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Wanna fuck?" Just because of how brazen it was. Funny. The one that I thought was also funny was, "Word of the day is legs. Let's go to my place, spread the word." Those are funny, and the reactions of whether or not they're actors or people on the street, I don't know, to be honest with you. Their reactions seem like that of real people, because some people legit slap them. Some people are like, no, and just walk on. So, yeah. When it comes to the filmmaking, it is very odd. The acting of everybody around Fred is of that similar to like a porn film or an adult film, however you want to call those. Fred acts like he's in like a cartoon with just how his reactions are. You have a gangster who kind of talks like this, but like a very, I want to say like Boston accent, which makes it kind of hard to understand him. And so yeah, it's very weird. You have that going on. And this isn't so much a movie as much as scenes put together. And if that sounds weird, every scene ends with a fade to black. So if they're done filming in the house, fade to black, open on a bar scene. Bar scene ends, fade to black, hotel, fade to black, guy's house. So it feels more like sketches than a coherent movie, even though there is a plot, if you can call it that, that pushes the thing forward. So, that being said, I did get a few laughs out of it, which kind of surprised me. I didn't know if I would. It's not as bad as some Troma films that I have seen. It is not bad for some really independent films I have seen. Just be warned, there is a ton of nudity in this. Within the first 5 minutes, there is a dude masturbating twice. Well, two people masturbating, and that's a big thing throughout, is that the guys are jerking their gherkin, as Joe Dirt would say, quite a bit. But you don't see anything there. Now, the women are either fully topless or fully naked for a lot of their stuff. And if you're okay with that, again, check this out. For me, this falls somewhere in the middle. I'm not completely offended by it. It was the time it was made. But I don't like the other characters. I do like, though, I do like I said, I like the pickup lines, and there is a place to build on. So, the guy that directed this is Michael Mahal, I believe. Now, I'm pretty sure he also directs Last Day of School, which was done much later, and I'm hoping that that's way more apt is the word I'm thinking of, but I don't think that's right. But I'm hoping he uses this and builds on it. Because there is a gem of a filmmaker here. Like, you just need actors to emote better, you need some actors to pull it back, and you need to stop using fade to black transitions, and this would be a really good movie. Instead, it's fade to black makes it feel like all scenes are separated. There's a bunch of nudity. There's certain times where one character is supposed to be giving advice, but he's shot in a completely different location than Fred. So I'm pretty sure they shot that guy berating the guy later. And that's just bizarre to me, because I understand not being there for filming that, but at the same time, it's just really weird the way it's structured. So yeah, should you pick this up? That is up to you. Like I said, I got a kick out of the pickup lines. Would I watch it again? Maybe if I'm in the mood for a sex comedy, which this is. Last Day of School I also think is. Is this as good as Troma's early sex comedies from the 70s and 80s? No. But again, those were directed by Lloyd Kaufman at a different time. This, I think, tries to be too much... I don't want to say like American Pie, but it kind of has that vibe to it. The guy has to sleep with 30 girls in 30 days, and then mobsters, cartels, and all that's involved. And there's a ton of nudity. So maybe it's trying to push to be more extreme than American Pie. But yeah, like I said, whether you get this, your call. Would I recommend it? For a Troma sex comedy, it's in the middle. I would recommend it if you're okay with the premise. If you can find it like I did, I found it for, I think, $6.95. That's about right. It's not overly offensive. Like I said, the worst thing about it is some of the acting. But yeah, overall, and if you're okay with the premise again, sure, pick it up. You could do a lot worse, and I'm sure we will get to a lot worse going through this. So, that was 30 Girls in 30 Days. Next time, we have A Nocturne, which I have heard is one of the best vampire movies, period. Not just by Troma, but period. So, we will see about that. Want to say thank you for watching. Stay spooky, stay scary, take care. We will see you back here for A Nocturne.